Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of December 11th through the 13th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you guys are wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. Also, if you want to reach me by phone, that's a separate process. Just make sure that you are registered at bill per call. You can always request a call back at any time. You don't have to wait for me to post the notifications. Either way, though, if I don't get back to you that day, I will get back to you within that 7-day time frame. And what else? Oh, yes, join me on Patreon if you haven't had the chance to do so. The Venus readings are there now, as well as other content that you might enjoy. So we have here central issue, heart of the matter as the Lovers. We have the King of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay. So the overall energy here, the Lovers, I feel like you guys are being faced with some sort of decision. Something is a split decision. You've got two options. Something could go either way. So something is being presented to you, and it's kind of like, which do you choose? Especially if it's between, two people. Maybe you have to decide between career and love, or, anything, but it seems like you're going to be faced with some sort of decision. I also feel this weekend is about communication and being clear, being honest, or, like the truth being revealed or the truth coming out. I do feel like something's going to happen where there is a need to have some sort of conversation. You guys also may be working on some things. It looks like you're very focused. So you also could be working this weekend, but it also looks like there's something that you're very focused on in regards to your personal pleasure. Some sort of hobbies. You might be reading something, writing something. You could be watching videos or movies. It looks like you're taking notes. I feel like you're documenting something. Maybe you're watching documentaries, but it looks like you're documenting something. I feel like you are writing down, you're keeping track, or you're writing details of a situation here. There's something going on too where maybe you are involved with an air sign, or an air sign is keeping tabs on you. But somebody's keeping tabs on somebody and paying attention to a lot of details. There's a lot of eyes on you too. So it could be several people keeping tabs on you. I'm also getting something about bearing witness to something. So there's a possibility that you might bear witness to something. You also may be setting boundaries, speaking your mind, standing up for yourself, having clarity. I feel like you're making some sort of clear-cut decision, something standing out where you have clarity. Now, if this is a love situation and it's about someone wanting to pursue you, I feel like this person has decided to move towards you. They've made some sort of clear decision. They're like, okay, I made my mind up. I made my choice. I compared, this person to that person, and this is the person that I want to move towards. So for some of you, I feel like you're wanting to move towards an air sign. It really could be any sign, but based off of this, it looks like it's an air sign, or maybe the person has strong air placements, or they have the characteristics of an air sign. So someone who's very can come off cold, who can come off very intellectual. I feel like this person also might have some sort of high standards, and this person might come off very intimidating, sometimes maybe even manipulative. But this is someone who's a thinker, who also is always speaking their mind. I feel too like a situation where there could be two strong personalities. Both of these people have very strong opinions. I feel like you might be debating this weekend too. Not just, dealing with romance, but just in general. Something's going on where maybe you're debating, or you are trying to prove your point. You're making a strong point and you're adamant about it. But so is someone else. They have a strong opinion too, and they're like, well, this is where I stand. And you're like, this is where I stand. Now I also see that something is part of your destiny, but I feel like there is some sort of blockage or stubborn energies around that. I feel like nature is running its course. Something about it's just the law of karma. It's the law of nature. It's time for something to change. But I see that you might be reluctant to change, and you're like, but I don't want to. Like the universe is like, come on now, you can't stay in that same position. Something can't continue. And you might not want to move. You might be comfortable staying in one spot. You might be comfortable staying at a job. You might be comfortable with the way the relationship is, but I feel like something needs to change. You could be blocking your emotional growth. Something's going on where I feel like you're needing to expand emotionally, but you're not wanting to. You want to stay in a box. You also might be wanting to put someone in a box, or maybe someone's trying to put you in a box. Someone also looks like they are refusing to come clean about something, or refusing to admit it. Somebody's like, why don't you just admit it? Just tell the truth. And someone's like, I don't want to admit it. But it does look like there will be an opportunity to, be honest or admit the truth. Career-wise, if you don't want to follow the rules, I feel like you might feel like you need to take matters into your own hands by starting your own business. Something's coming off where you're too much of a leader to follow someone's directions or instructions. It's like you feel like you're someone's equal, and you're like, why should I listen to, who are you to get to tell me that I can't have this day off? Or who are you to tell me what time I need to come in, or fussing at me when I'm late? Like, I'm in charge of my own self. So you might have some sort of control issues going on at work, and you want to be the boss, or if you are the boss, maybe you're dealing with someone who's pushy, and feels like you can't tell them what to do. So, but I feel like this is more so for you, and an indication that you probably need to start your own business if you haven't already. Especially for those of you that have, wanted to start a business, or you've already started on it, but you haven't really finished it, or you only do your own business part-time. Maybe it's time for you to put all of your full energy into your business full-time. For some of you, I feel like more responsibility is coming. You're getting ready to have to take on more responsibility. Maybe you don't really want to, but it looks like you are. Somebody is also just so traditional. Maybe coming off like a Bible thumper or somebody who keeps preaching a word to people, not wanting to let go of traditions. And it's possible that there's a need to move on from that, but it's like, no, I don't want to let go of my beliefs. This is what I've been trained to do. This is what I've been brought up to do. This is how I do things, and this is the right way. So someone likes following rules and the laws and likes being in control, and yeah, someone just likes going by the book. So on one end, I get someone who is, I feel like if you are someone who works at a place where you have to obey the law, you might want to do something on your own. But if these are your already, if these are your laws or your rules, this is what you abide by. You're like, no, these are my rules and my laws, and I have to go by the book. This is what I laid out for myself. I also feel, though, that if this is a love situation, you as a female could be dealing with someone who's very strict, someone who's very old-fashioned. This is, yeah, somebody who's very old school. They're like, no, I'm old school. Like, a man should be the breadwinner. A man should ask for permission to marry the daughter. People should be married before they have sex. Like, somebody is being very traditional and very disciplined and following like that guidance book. I also feel that somebody may be in the military or in the army. Someone might be like a government official or a law official, like someone works in law or government. Might be a lawyer, police officer. Also, someone might work at an institution, like a hospital. Someone also could be a business owner. I'm seeing something about a laundromat. I don't know if someone owns a laundromat. I feel like some of you are also studying and researching about, it could be school in general, but I'm getting something about a real estate license. Someone wants property and is purchasing property, or even if someone already has property, they're purchasing more. I feel like somebody's also going to get a degree. Someone is coming off very serious and business minded. Spiritually, I feel like you guys are needing to move to the next level. Excuse me. But I feel like you're having a hard time getting to the next level, even though it's showing that you're ready, or the time is now, or spirit, like the universe feels like you're ready, but you feel like you're not. Something's going on where you also are ignoring your heart. I feel like you're ignoring where your heart is trying to guide you. Your intuition is trying to guide you, but you don't want to hear it. Look at that, Four of Pentacles. Definitely something stubborn. You might be stuck in your ways and being very hesitant. You also may still be emotionally attached to a fire sign and don't know what to do about it. Or a fire sign might keep knocking at your door. They're like knocking, they're like, hello, hello. They keep coming back only to irritate you. Yeah, somebody keeps saying they want to be friends. For some of you, I feel like you're being friend zoned or you're friend zoning someone. It might be because someone's in a relationship, or it just might be that they view you as a friend, or just have a certain level of respect and they're like, I don't see you that way. But at the same time, maybe they're sending mixed signals. I feel like you need to admit something to yourself. I feel like for some of you, you're also working as a guidance counselor, or you give some sort of guidance or advice to people, even if it's just friends and family members, but it looks like you actually get paid for it, or maybe that's what you're supposed to do, be some sort of teacher, leader. Some of you are meant to be leaders. That's definitely coming out career-wise. You're meant to be your own boss. You are meant to be in some sort of leadership position. You could lead others, or maybe you just want to be responsible for yourself. It doesn't matter. I just kind of feel like, you know, you're meant to be a leader. Some of you take your work very serious. For some of you, I feel like you don't want to be bothered until you finish something, finish studying something, or until you finish work. If you're in a relationship, I feel like maybe someone has commitment issues. Or it's like somebody's saying they're not ready for a commitment, or they know that once they get involved with you, it requires commitment. I feel too like some of you are, like I said, not wanting to admit that you have feelings for someone. So you keep busy, or you just keep working and trying to focus on you. I also feel that something's going on in regards to your family bloodline or a family tradition, following family tradition. Maybe you don't want to follow in your family's footsteps, but something is calling you to, or maybe it's like it's in your birth chart, like it's already been written. And you're like, I don't want to, to hell with this birth chart. I don't want to follow through with, this family tradition. I'm getting actually mixed energy. I keep getting 1 minute it's like wanting to follow rules, and the next minute it's like, no, I don't want to follow these rules. It's conflicting. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Maybe you're strict about one thing, but wanting to make your own rules with another. Now, I also feel that in a romantic situation, something's going on where a relationship may develop starting off as a working relationship or something on a professional level. I'm getting Liz or Elizabeth for somebody. So you also, again, like I said, you might view someone as being very manipulative, or you could come off manipulative towards someone. I also feel like someone is wearing a mask. Someone is coming off as having to be strong, but that might be an illusion. Someone is also pretending to be busy. Like someone doesn't want to return calls, or they might be saying, oh, I was busy. You also may be trying to manifest someone, or someone's trying to manifest you. Be careful of who you're talking to on the internet, because someone may not be the person that's in that profile picture. They might be playing mind games, just trying to see if they can get you to, what they can get you to tell them or share with them, trying to find out some sort of information. Be careful with your financial information as well. Don't give out your information to just anyone. Especially some sort of unusual calls or emails where they're trying to get some sort of information out of you. Yeah, don't trust whoever's calling you, because I feel like someone's using your information, or they're going to misuse it, or they're asking questions, just trying to fish for information from you, trying to find out what they can see about your finances or something, your credit. Be careful about that. Somebody also might be making some false promises, like they can help you get a job, or they can help you get something off of your credit. Something seems like a scam, so be careful of anything where somebody's offering to help you financially or to clear something off of your credit. Not saying that the whole thing is a scam. It's something scammy about it though. Or it's truth mixed with lies. Somebody is very puzzling. Someone's behavior is very puzzling. They wear a poker face. It's very hard to read this person's energy. I'm getting the name Magnus or Marcus. Something's going on too between earth and fire. In a love situation, you actually might have multiple offers. Oh, okay. There's more than one person that's watching you. Like I said earlier, they might just be watching you because they want to approach you but haven't done so. Or it's a situation where, someone is watching, keeping tabs on you, plus their friends. They're like telling their friends or family to see what you're doing or what you're up to and trying to fish for information. Now, I also feel that something is happening where it's going to seem like you're going to meet someone or talk to someone, and it seems like coincidence. But this is like something that is divinely orchestrated. Getting the name Raphael for somebody. Someone is trying to play matchmaker for some of you. Someone is going to either introduce you to a person, or because of this one person, you wouldn't have met this, another, or you are meeting someone that can introduce you or find work for you or has some sort of information for you. Whoever comes into your life, I feel like it serves a higher purpose. And it also indicates that you're going to have some sort of a spiritual connection with this person. You also could be torn between fire and air. You might be getting your ego stroked by both people and kind of feeling like, well, who to choose. And then there's also a part of you that maybe wants to keep both. I feel like you're comparing two energies. I feel like you're comparing two people together. Or the purpose of another person coming into your life is so that you can compare the two, so that you can see what's best for you, or you can have an understanding, because these people are reflections of you. And both people have something good to offer. Yeah. So let me go ahead and pull some energy cards for you guys. All right. So what additional messages are there for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? We have journey, rest and rejuvenation, blossoming abundance, overall energy, happy family. Okay, so the overall energy, it does look like the image of spending time with your loved ones, but then it also looks like you are maybe saying goodbye to your family. So I don't know if you are leaving, you're relocating, or you're going on some sort of trip or vacation. And then I was talking about family tradition, and you may be having to follow the footsteps of that. I feel like your family or your loved ones who have crossed over are also supporting you in some sort of decision that you're making. You also may have been wondering if you had permission to do something from your ancestors, and I feel like your ancestors are granting you permission. So it's like you're getting a green light. I feel too like something is part of your destiny. It is meant for you to start some sort of a new journey, or to go on some sort of start this new chapter in your life, and you're preparing for it. So I feel like this is you preparing to receive some sort of abundance. And this is also equivalent to the Ten of Cups. So I feel like you're going to have some sort of emotional fulfillment. It also looks like you are meditating or manifesting this abundance here, this happiness. So something comes from source. Something is coming from source. You're channeling, you're tapping into source. You're talking directly to source. I feel like you are ready to be receptive. Something's going on where you are meditating and praying for clarity, and I feel like you're going to receive it. This also looks like your patience is going to pay off. Yeah. Looks like you've also been contemplating on how to reveal something or to share something. And I feel like you are going to find a way to open up. Yeah, I'm feeling like your guards are falling down. So if you were shielded, emotionally guarded, this is your guards coming down. You're like, okay, I don't care, or I'm ready. So maybe you're also just waiting for a sign or waiting for some sort of confirmation. So I'm also getting that something will be made official over the weekend. Like you officially get a start date. You officially begin a new relationship, or you officially know where you stand, and maybe you were just dating or talking to other people, but like I said earlier, it's like you do have a decision that you're making. You're like, okay, I've made my decision and I'm standing by it. So I do feel like something will become official. Yeah. And you've been prepared for this, so get ready to receive abundance. It's like you're letting go of something and then you're receiving even more. So hopefully these messages have helped. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.